Hello, hello. All right, you guys, happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna get started in 3. All right, so it's just been a couple days since the last time I filmed. Trying to figure out how to do this once again. Um, all right. Give me just 1 second and hopefully we'll be able to get started. All right, so I apologize in advance if you can hear my neighbors are having band practice right now, and let's just say they're not the most skilled musicians. Uh, so we had to bring this inside. I have moved. We have a new scenario for you. Um, We've practiced a couple times out on my front porch, and now we are inside. So, thanks for joining me today. This is going to be all right, let's go ahead and get started in a seated meditation. Cross-legged on your mat. And just sit tall. Take a moment to lift the flesh of your bum up a bit so you can really ground down through your sit bones. Roll the shoulders back and down and close your eyes. And just start to breathe effortlessly in and out through your nose. And just feeling the rise and fall of your breath. Perhaps that breath starts to make an oceanic wave-like sound as you constrict the back of the throat. Notice the sensations of your breath flowing across your lip, through your nose, and down the back of your throat, filling your chest, your diaphragm, down into the belly, and then exhaling, drawing the belly up. The diaphragm lifts, squeezing the breath out through the lungs, the throat, and the nose. No matter what is going on in your day to day, whether you've arrived on the mat feeling awesome and ready to go, or whether you're struggling to be here or have something weighing on your heart, know that you are right where you're meant to be. That you don't need to fix yourself to show up. You don't need to put on a smile or pretend like everything is okay. It's okay to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Remembering that however you feel, this too shall pass. That everything in life is wave-like and cyclical. And this yoga practice is meant to bring us into a state of equanimity so that we don't feel so tossed and turned by those waves. So we cultivate a sense of peace and ease in the mind and the body, a place that we know that we can always come back to. Take another deep breath in through the nose. And exhale it out the mouth. If you'd like to set an intention or a dedication for your practice today, just notice what is on your heart. Could be a feeling or a person, a situation. Maybe it's just a color, just a reminder to bring you back to that balance and equanimity, a sense of peace and ease in your mind and body. Breathe it in. And then exhale, send it out and share it. On your next inhale, let's sweep the arms up and overhead. And then exhale, just fold forward, bowing your forehead down to the mat. Maybe finding a rock from side to side. Inhale, sit tall, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Switching the cross of your legs, put the opposite leg in front. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. This hip tends to be the hip that might be a little bit more tight, a little bit more tension. Just witness and observe how your body feels here as you breathe in. And take a big breath out. Inhale, shift forward to a tabletop pose. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale for a cow pose. Exhale, press and curl into cat. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow here. Today I'm going to take a different variation of cat-cow. So from cat, pressing the back up, I'm going to press my ribs over to the right and then drop them down and make a big circular motion, pressing my ribs to the left. So I'm circling my torso like I'm inside a barrel and I'm scraping the edges of that barrel. If this works for you, awesome. If you'd rather take another variation, feel free. Then I'm going to switch direction of those circles, taking my ribs left, down, right, and up. Big circles with the torso around. And one more time. Bringing it back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs, let your head hang heavy towards the mat as you take a deep breath in. And a big releasing breath out. Walk your hands back towards your feet for ragdoll. Let the belly come to your thighs. Grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. Drop your head heavy towards your toes. Full breath in. And a big breath out. Release your hands to your shins. Lengthen halfway. Hug your navel in. Roll your shoulders down your back away from your ears. Exhale, release and fold. Crawling your hands forward back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift up to tippy toes. Tuck your chin into your chest and wave forward to a plank pose. Inhaling at the top. Exhale, step your right foot forward outside of your right hand. Open your right arm up towards the sky. Take a big twist. Inhale. Exhale, plant the right hand down. Step the right foot back, plank pose. Wave yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Again, like that, lift your heels, wave forward to plank pose. Inhale at the top. Exhale, step your left foot forward outside of your left hand. Inhale, open your left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, circle the left hand down, step back, plank pose. Wave up and back, downward facing dog. One more time each side. Inhale, wave forward. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, right arm opens. Exhale, step it back. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Exhale, left foot steps. Inhale, open your left arm up. And exhale, step it back. Wave up and back to downward facing dog. On your next inhale, let's lift the right leg, bend your knees, stack your right hip open on top of the left. Take a full breath in. On your breath out, shift forward, shoulder, left or right shoulder, right knee to right shoulder. Inhale, lift your right knee up and back. Exhale, twist, tap your left tricep. Inhale, lift your right knee high. Exhale, shift forward, step through, lower your left knee down. Inhale for a kneeling crescent lunge, sweep your arms up. Maybe press your palms and look up. Breathe in. Go ahead, breath out, lower your hands down. Low lunge, inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, pyramid pose, option to flex your right toes. Let's flow that. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, shift back, pyramid, both legs straighten. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pyramid. Shift forward, plant the left hand. Open your right arm up towards the sky. Turn your toes to the right. Step your right foot back, side plank. Inhale, lift your hips up. Maybe float your top leg. Breathe in. Breath out, circle your right hand down, top of your push-up. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wave your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your left leg high, bend your knees, stack your left hip open on top of the right. Exhale, tap your left shoulder. Inhale, lift your left knee high. Exhale, twist and tap your right tricep. Inhale, left knee lifts. Exhale, shift forward, step through, lower your right knee down. Inhale for a kneeling crescent lunge, through your legs together. Exhale. Maybe press your palms and look up, breathe in. Breath out, lower the hands down, low lunge. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, pyramid, shift back. Flex your left toes, lengthen through your legs. 2 more times. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pull back, lengthen the legs, seal your right heel down. 1 more time, breathe in. Breath out, pyramid. Inhale, shift forward, plant the right hand. Open your left arm up to twist. And then turn your toes to the left side plank. Lift your hips. Option to float that top leg as you breathe in. Breath out, left hand lowers, plank pose, top of your push-up. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, lift your heart, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shift your hips up and back. Take a big breath in. And open mouth, let it go. Good. Inhale, lift up tippy toes. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen and look up. And then exhale, release and fold in. Inhale, rise to stand, reach high. Exhale, take your right arm behind your lower back for a side bend to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your left arm back, side bend over to the left. Inhale, you stand tall, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back, high to low push up. Inhale, heart lifts high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. So we're going to take what we started and just modify it a little bit to start to form our Sun A flow for today. On your inhale, lift the right leg, bend your knee, stack your hip. Exhale, tap your right shoulder, and then stay forward and just twist and tap your left tricep. Step back, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend your knees, stack your hip. Exhale, tap your left shoulder, and then twist and tap your right tricep. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up tippy toes. Exhale, travel forward to the top. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, right arm back, side bend. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, side bend to the left. Reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop your feet back. Let's meet in chaturanga. And then you inhale, press it up. Exhale, take chaturanga again. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, so that's our Sun A flow. We're going to add on a chaturanga every round if you'd like. Breathe in. And a big breath out. And then we start again. Lift the right leg, bend your knee, stack your hip. Exhale, tap your right shoulder, and then twist and tap your left shoulder. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend the knee, stack the hip. Exhale, tapping the left shoulder, and then twisting to the right. Pressing back to down dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, spring forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Stand tall, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, plant your palms, step or hop back. Let's meet in chaturanga. And then press up. Take two more, chaturanga. Press up. One more. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's it. Deep breath in. And a big breath out. All right, let's take one more round together. And then it's all yours. Right leg lifts, bend the knee, stack the hip. Exhale, tap your right shoulder. Of course, you can always take your arm balance if you like. And then inhale it up. Exhale, switch sides. Left leg lifts, bend the knee, stack the hip. Tap the left shoulder. Add that twist. And then step it back. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, spring forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale it up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, you stand tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. We've got 4 chaturanga push-ups here. Plant your palms, step or hop back. That's 1. Inhale at the top. Exhale for 2. Inhale for 3. One more time for 4. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, it's all yours now. Take it on your own. One breath, one movement. Flow through a couple more rounds of this Sun A here on your own, adding your modifications. Again, maybe adding an arm balance or not. You can always just bend the elbows and work on creating a shelf for that left knee on the back of the left tricep. So this is round 5. Follow your breath. Maybe you're taking 5 chaturanga push-ups. Good, and then take it through one more round here on your own, maybe closing your eyes, following your breath in and out through the nose. Remember, the only thing required is that you breathe. Nobody's counting your children. Let's meet back in a downward facing dog. If you need a child's pose at any point, feel free to take it. And then bend the knees and look forward, travel to the top. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, release your hands to clasp at your lower back. Interlace all 10 fingers. Press your knuckles down and lift your heart up. And then exhale, forward fold. Take your knuckles up to the sky. Your abdomen down to your thighs. Relax your head heavy towards your toes, shifting your weight forward into the balls of your feet. Take another deep breath in. And a big breath out. And release your hands down. Plant your left hand under your nose. Inhale, open your right arm up. Keep your right knee bent, but straighten your right leg. Keep your left knee bent. Inhale, look up. Exhale, switch. Bend both knees. Plant your right hand. Straighten your left leg. Lift your left arm and twist. Full breath in. And a big breath out. Yogi squat. Turn your toes out. Bend your knees. Drop your hips. Lift your heart. Lift up Mula Bandha, drawing up the pelvic floor. And engage Uddiyana Bandha by hugging your navel into your spine. Maybe close your eyes, press your knees, or take crow pose or any other crow pose squat variation. Hop your big toes to touch, plant your hands, knees straight into your armpits to start. Then elbows bend like chaturanga and you lift one or both feet. Maybe you're working on shooting one leg straight back into a one-legged crow. And then let's just release and fold forward. No need to vinyasa. All right, inhale, rise to stand. Reach your arms up and overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's bring our big toes to touch, 2 inches between the heels. Inhale, reach high. Press your palms together overhead. Exhale, bend your knees and take a prayer twist to your left. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Lengthen through the back of your neck. So press your head forward and your tailbone back. And then look over your right shoulder. Breathe in. Breath out, look down. Hover your left heel up towards your left glute. Ground down through your right foot, a little balance, and then extend your left leg all the way back. Deepen into your twist. Inhale. And exhale, lowers the left knee down to the mat. Unwind. Circle your left hand back to your left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up towards the sky. Scissor your legs together. Lift your heart. Breathe in. Good. Breath out. Cartwheel your hands down. Low lunge. Plant your left hand. Lift your left knee. Inhale, open your right arm up. Turn your toes to the right and dip your hips for a twisty dragonfly. Inhale, circle your right arm up and around to your right shin. Sweep your left arm up for a triangle pose. Inhale, you look up. Exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back. Flow through your vinyasa. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. All right. And then we'll start again at the top. Inhale, lifting your heels. Bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Press your palms. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Hook your right elbow, squeeze your knees together. Look over your left shoulder. Sternum and heart lifting up towards your thumbs. Sit a little lower, inhale. And then exhale, look down, hover your right heel up towards your glutes. And then extend your right leg straight back behind you into a low lunge. Breathe in. Breath out, lowers your right knee down. Circle your right arm back. Inhale, lift your left arm up towards the sky. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, hands cartwheel down. Lift your right knee. Open your left arm and dragonfly twist to the left. Dip your hips. Inhale, circle your left hand to your shin and sweep your right arm up to the sky. Look up towards your right fingertips. Breathe in. And a big breath out. Take your hands down, step back, flow through your vinyasa, and elevate back in the downward facing dog. All right, so from here, we're just going to keep adding on to that flow. Inhale, lift up to tippy toes. Exhale, bend the knees, step or hop forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Squeeze the legs, look high as you inhale. Exhale, look down and hover the left foot and step it back. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, lift the left arm up and back. Inhale, the right arm sweeps up to the sky. Lift your heart, find a little back bend. Breathe in. Breath out, hands cartwheel down. Lift your left knee. Circle your right arm up and around and dip your hips. Inhale, lift the right arm around to your right shin. Lengthen both legs and sweep the left arm up. Press into your feet. Lift up through your quadriceps. Take a deep breath in. And a breath out, bend the right knee. Sweep your arms up for a sky archer. Grab your right wrist overhead. And then we're going to pivot all the way to the back of the mat. Now the left leg is forward and the right leg is back. You're going to stand on the left foot and sweep your right arm back and catch your right foot. There we are. Setting up for our dancer pose. Drop your right hip down in line with the left. Now start to kick your right toes up towards the sky. Straight up. Rock your right hip down a little so it stays in line with the left. And then kick. Full breath in. Breath out. Sweep your right knee forward. Twist to your right. Dancing Shiva. Left hand is outside your right knee or grabs your right foot. Inhale, you open up. Stand tall. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Step your left foot back. Facing the back, you take a vinyasa. All right, here we go on the left side. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel forward. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Press your palms, look over your left shoulder. Breathe in. Breath out, look down. Hover your right foot. Step it long to the back of the mat. Full breath in. Breath out, right knee lower. Circle your right arm back. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands down. Right knee lifts. Twisty dragonfly. Circle your left arm and dip your hips. Then inhale your left hand to your left shin. Sweep your right arm up to your triangle pose. Press into your feet. Look high. Full breath in. Breath out. Bend the left knee a little and then lift your left arm overhead. Grab your left wrist for a sky archer and pivot to the front of your mat. Stand on your right foot. Sweep your left hand back and catch your left foot. Drop your left hip down in line with the right and kick your right toes straight up towards the sky. Dancer pose. Bring your heart forward. Ground down through your right big toe as you inhale. Exhale brings your left knee forward. Right hand to the left knee or the left foot. Open it up into your dancing Shiva. Twist to your left. Inhale, you stand tall. Good. Exhale, step your left foot back. Vinyasa flow. All right, let's take a breath in through the nose And release it out. All right. We'll start again at the top, right and left side, moving all the way around the mat. Adding a few more postures. Inhale, lift the heels. Bend your knees, travel forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, prayer twist right. Press your palms. Ground through the right foot. Lift the left foot and step it back. Left knee lowers. Circle your left hand back. Inhale, reach your right arm high to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Plant the left hand. Twisty dragonfly. Take it to your right. Inhale, your right arm up and around to your right shin, and the left arm sweeps up to the sky for your triangle pose. Full breath in. Breath out, bend the right knee, grab your right wrist and pull back, pivoting to the back of your mat. Sweep your right arm back, catch your right foot, ground down through your left foot. Dancer pose, toes go up, heart is offered forward. Kick your right toes straight up, inhale. Exhale, dancing Shiva, twist to your right. Go ahead and grab your right foot, lengthen it out. Look back to your right thumb, inhale. Exhale, your right leg sweeps back and your right arm goes down to the ground. Open your left arm up to the sky for a revolved half moon. And maybe look up towards your left thumb. You press your right heel straight back. Take another full breath in. Breath out, step your right toes back. Open up big to a star pose to your right. Skandasana to your right. Bend your right knee, lengthen your left leg. Inhale through the nose. And then you exhale, back of the mat. Standing splits. Lift your right leg and bow forward. Full breath in. Breath out. Kick your right leg through. Maybe grab your right big toe as you lower down to a pistol squat and come right into your high balancing boat pose. Press your palms together as you sit tall and lift up. Exhale, low boat twist to your right. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, low boat twist left. Inhale up. One more time each side. Inhale, lift high. Then exhale, rock and roll. Take it back. Vinyasa, plant your hands. And flow back to downward facing dog. Audible breath in. And a releasing breath out. Okay, facing the back, we do the left side. Lift your heels. Exhale, travel it forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Hook your right elbow. Look over your left shoulder. And then step your right foot back. Inhale. Lower the right knee. Circle your right arm back to your right thigh. Inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Twisty dragonfly. Lift the left arm up and around. Inhale your left hand forward. Triangle pose. Sweep your right arm high. Big breath in as you look up. Bend your left knee, sky archer, pull up and back and pivot forward into your dancer pose. Standing on your right foot, catch the left and kick your left toes straight up to the sky. Full breath in. Dancing Shiva on your breath out. Grab your left foot and twist to your left. Inhale. Exhale, left leg goes back. Left hand lowers down. Open your right arm up to the sky to twist into revolved half moon. Press your left heel straight back. Inhale, you look up. And then exhale, you step back, open up to a star. Exhale, Skandasana, bend your left knee, lengthen your right leg. Full breath in. Breath out, standing splits takes you to the top of your mat. Lift your left leg. Breathe in. Breath out, you kick your left leg through to a pistol squat. Maybe grab your left big toe as you lower down. High balancing boat, lift both legs. Press your palms together. Inhale. Exhale, low boat twist right. Inhale it up. Exhale to the left. Again, each side. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, rock and roll. Take it through your vinyasa with your breath. Big inhales. And releasing exhales. All right, you guys, so that's the whole thing. I'm going to go through it with you one more time, all the way around the mat. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand. Exhale, prayer twist right. Breathe in. Look down and step your left foot back. Lower your left knee. Left arm circles back. Inhale, stretch your right arm high. Exhale, hands down. Twisty dragonfly to your right. Dip your hips. Inhale your right arm to your shin into your triangle pose. Sweep your left arm up and look up. Exhale, bend the right knee, sky archer, grab your right wrist and pivot to the back. Dancer pose, kick your right toes up, full breath in. Breath out, dancing Shiva. Bring your right leg forward, grab your right foot and open it up. Inhale. Right leg sweeps to back, revolved half moon. You can always keep your left hand on your lower back if you need support, or open that left arm up and twist. Breathe in. Breath out, step it back, star. Skanda to your right, inhale. Exhale to the back, standing splits, lift your right leg. Maybe you want to plant your hands, take a bind, a hop, or a handstand. And then you kick your right leg through, lower it down, and come into your high boat. Both legs up, inhale. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale through center. Exhale one more time to the right. Inhale it up. Take it to your left. Inhale, lift. Rock and roll forward and back. Vinyasa. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel forward. Lengthen and look up. Exhale, you fold. Inhale to stand. Prayer twist to your left. Hook your right elbow. Breathe in. Look down and step your right foot back. Right knee lowers. Inhale, right arm to right thigh. Reach your left arm up. Exhale, low lunge. Twisty dragonfly, left arm sweeps around. Triangle pose, left hand to shin, right arm up to the sky. Full breath in. Bend the left knee, grab your left wrist, and pivot to the top. Dancer pose, left arm goes back. Kick your left toes up. Bring your heart forward. Breathe in. Breath out, dancing Shiva. Grab your left foot. Extend your left leg. Open up, stand tall. And exhale, revolved half moon. Kick the left leg back. Open your right arm and twist. Breathe in. Breath out, step it back. Skanda to your left. Bend your left knee. Inhale. Good. Exhale, standing splits to the top. Lift your left leg. Maybe a bind, a hop, or a handstand. Kick up. And then kick your left leg through. Lower it down. High boat. Reach up. Press your palms. Low boat twist right. Inhale it up. Low boat twist left. Inhale up. One more time each side. And then you rock and roll. Take it through your vinyasa. And keep going. Meeting back in your downward facing dog. You've got it now on your own. From down dog, you start at the top of your mat, taking it into your prayer twist to the right. You start every round at the top. Flow through the right and left side. One more time on your own. From prayer twist, you step the left foot back and lower your knee, circling your left arm back, your right arm high. And then you take it into a twisty dragonfly, circling your right arm up and around. And then a big circular motion to triangle pose. Sweep the left arm up. Sky archer, grab your right wrist and pivot to the back of the mat and take to dancer pose. Catch your left foot and kick. And then you bring it forward and you take dancing Shiva to your right. It's your right leg. You're twisting to the right. Breathe in. And then exhale into revolved half moon. Kick your leg back. Open your heart. Find that little twist to your left. Breathe in. Breath out, star pose to Skandasana to the back of your mat. Bend your right knee. And then you exhale it to the back, standing splits. Bow forward, breathe in. And then you kick your leg through all the way down to a seat, pistol squat, and then come into your high boat. And then you've got 4 pulses, right and left side. And then finish it off with your vinyasa, and you take it through the left side facing the back, all the way around the mat, you guys, just like that. Keep flowing, moving and breathing. Remember, you don't have to do it all. The only thing required is that you breathe. All right, so when you finish this left side, take it through your vinyasa, and then we're going to meet in a plank pose, the top of your push-up. Remember, if you need to rest at any time, you're a breath away from a child's pose. But let's meet in a plank pose, top of your push-up. That's it, you guys. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can hear that. We're getting a little accompaniment by the neighbor's band. All right, plank pose. Let's hold at the top. Breathe in. And then exhale. We're going to dip our hips over to the right. Inhale it up through center and dip your hips over to the left. Inhale up through center. Hop your feet in. Hop your feet out. Good. Hips right. Hips left. Hop your feet in. Hop your feet out. Keep going. Right. Left. Hop in. Hop out. That's it. Stay with your breath. Moving those hips side to side. Then hopping the feet in. Hopping the feet out. Keep your shoulders forward over your wrist. Ooh, that's fun. Hip step right, hip step left. Hop feet in, hop feet back, and then do a plank jack. If you want a little extra movement there, keep going. One more round. Right, left, hop in, hop out. And release your knees down. Sit your hips back to your heels. Roll those shoulders back and down. Clasp your hands. Open your heart. Drop your left ear over to your left shoulder. Roll your chin down to your chest. Drop your right ear over to your right shoulder. And then bring it back to center. Sweep the legs out in front of you. Take your fingertips back behind you. Lift your legs up. Your knees can be bent or straighten through the legs if you can. Inhale. Exhale, dip the legs over to the right. Inhale them up. Exhale them to the left. Let's keep going like that from side to side. Doing our rainbow crunches. That's it. Ekam, Dwe, Trini, Chatpodi, Pancha, Shat, Sapta, Ashtu, Nawa, Dasha. Lift it up through center. And then exhale across your ankles. Shift forward. Plank pose. Step your feet back. Take it through a vinyasa. Dog, facing dog. Take a couple of breaths here, pedaling out your legs. And we'll step our hop through to a seat again. Lower onto your back. Release your arms down by your sides. We're going to take 3 back bends today. First one will be bridge. Second 2, I will offer up wheel or Dhanurasana. Take a second here. Start to slow your breath a little bit. In through the nose, out through the nose. Place your hands on the top of your thigh, like right at the crease of your leg, so that the heel of your hand really digs into that crease, and then press your hands into your legs, lengthening out your lower back. Oh, it feels so good. Scoop your pelvis forward ever so slightly and just press and release. All right. Inhale, lift the hips up, clasp your hands, shimmy your shoulder blades together. Drive your knees forward, wrap your inner thighs in and down towards the mat so legs are internally rotated, knees over toes. Inhale, exhale. 4 more breaths. One more full breath in. Lift, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, release and lower down. Relax your lower back. You can take your knees side to side if you like. Windshield wipering. And then we'll set up for 2 more rounds, either bridge or wheel. So nice to not have mosquitoes inside, but ooh, they are killer outside. Okay. For wheel, reach your arms up and then bend your elbows so they point straight up to the sky around your head. Plant your hands by your ears so your fingers point forward. Walk your heels in a little closer to your glutes. Then press up to the top of your head. Walk your hands back. Straighten your arms. 5 breaths. Release and lower. Hands to heart and belly. All right, we're going to take one more round. Final round. For your back bend, bridge or wheel. Press up 5 breaths. Slow breath. And release when you're ready. Let's take the knees together, your feet just outside your hips, making a teepee shape. One hand to your heart, the other hand to your third chakra center, right over your navel. Feel your heartbeat pulsing, the breath flowing and starting to slow down. And then we'll rock and roll forward and back whenever you're ready. Grab for your thighs. Come to a downward facing dog. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Inhale the right leg up and the knee. Stack your right hip open. Exhale to a pigeon pose. Lengthen your left leg long back behind you. Lift your heart. And then exhale, you fold forward, bowing over the right shin. So lately, I've been thinking about our shadow side, those parts of us that we don't really like to look at, those little things that kind of drive us crazy about ourselves that we get hooked up on sometimes that feel like defects in some way, something wrong. Rumi reminds us that the wound, this pain, this burden, or whatever you want to call it, is the place where the light enters you. So if everything was perfect all the time, if we never made any mistakes, if we never had to say, I'm sorry, if we never had to say, I'll be better, I'll do better, we'd never have to face these shadow sides of ourselves. And we'd never get to feel that that is the place where we get to turn towards the light. That is the place where the light enters us, where grace comes in and fills the crack, fills the wound. That is the place where we get to find true love and compassion for ourselves. Because if we can't start to do the work in ourselves and with our own hearts, then we won't be able to offer it to others. So if you're feeling a wound, a burden, a crack, allow the light to enter you there. But not only enter you from the outside, allow the light of your own internal being, your own soul, this grace within you permeate. Offer yourself a little bit of love and compassion, maybe forgiveness. Remembering the Hawaiian prayer, Ho'oponopono, saying, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Inhale, slowly lift back up, roll over onto your right hip and sweep the left leg forward. Can extend straight forward or to the front left corner of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up, rotate slightly to the left and bow forward over your left leg. The Japanese have a beautiful artisan tradition called kintsugi. It's a traditional style of pottery that when a beautiful ceramic pot is broken, instead of sweeping it up and throwing it away and calling it damaged goods, they pick up all the pieces and put it back together. But they don't put it back together with just anything, any old glue. Inhale, lift up. Take your right hand behind you and lift your hips. Let your head fall back to stargazer. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower down, crossing your left ankle over the right. Plant your hands and come back to downward facing dog. Lifting your left leg, bend the knee, stack the hip, open the left knee high. Exhale to pigeon pose. Lengthen your right leg long, lift your heart. And then exhale, fold forward. They start to put the pottery back together with gold. Piece by piece, they form a new piece of pottery with the cracks gleaming with gold. They don't try to hide the wounds, but instead, once the pottery's been put back together with all of its gold cracks shining, it's deemed even more valuable than it was before. Leonard Cohen said that there is a crack in everything, and that's where the light gets in. We all have little cracks, little wounds, little pains, little sorrows, little shadows and dark corners of our minds and hearts. Instead of ignoring these places or sweeping them away, can we witness them and offer ourselves the time, the care, the love to let the light shine through, to offer yourself the grace from within and to receive the grace of the universe or whatever it is that you believe in. Take another deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, letting it go. Inhale, slowly lifting up to a seat. Sweep your right leg forward. Janu Shirshasana. Left knee bends to the side. Inhale, reach up. Rotate slightly right and fold over your right leg. This is one way that we can work with our shadow work, with our ego, with our greed, with our anger, perhaps with our unforgiveness. And just witnessing it, and then allowing the goodness, the grace, and the light of your own being, your own soul shine through you. And remember that you're still enough, even with the cracks, even with the shadows. Inhale and slowly lift up. Circle your left hand back. Lift your hips. Let your head fall back. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. We'll come to lying on our backs. Drawing the knees into your chest. Giving yourself a hug. Maybe a little rock from side to side. Crossing the left leg up and over the right. Scoot your hips to the left and take your supine twist. Roll back towards your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Scoot your hips to the right, crossing the right leg over, and twist to your left. And let your right shoulder drop heavy towards the earth. And as you're ready, come back to center. If you'd like any other finishing postures today, feel free to take them now. We will all meet in Shavasana or a seated meditation whenever you're ready. Taking the legs out wide, closing your eyes. Settle into stillness wherever you're at. Relax your body heavy towards the earth as if you were melting, seeping into the soil like water. Separate your teeth and relax your jaw. Soften the place in between your eyebrows and take rest. Please feel free to stay here resting as long as you need. you're ready, take a full body stretch, reach your arms overhead, take a big breath in through your nose. And then exhale, bend both knees and draw them into your chest. Roll over to one side in a fetal position. And then use your top hand to press you up to a seat. Cross-legged, sit tall. Lean back into your shoulder blades. Bring your hands into heart center. And open your fingers, extending them forward. Sending out metta, loving kindness, to someone or a situation who could use it today. And bringing that same loving kindness back to yourself, seal your hands at your heart. Thank you all so much for joining me today. My name is Jennifer. All the love and light within me bows to and honors all the love and light within each and every one of you. Together we bow. Namaste. Thank you guys. I hope you'll have a fabulous Thursday. This is going to be my regular online class for the time being. 10 o'clock on Thursdays, so send me your requests. I'm also going to be leading a workout, either HIIT style or functional movement flows on Wednesday at 8 a.m. That will be on my Zoom channel. You'll need to message me directly for the link. You can find me on Instagram at wildacornjen with 2 N's. Or you can just comment on this video and leave your email address. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. Please donate to blackswanyoga.com/live, or you can donate directly to me on Venmo. Again, that's Wild Acorn Jen with 2 N's. And be well. Thanks, y'all.